Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more of the U.S. Constitution. Today, we will be talking about Amendment 5, the fifth in the 10 amendments of the Bill of Rights, all introduced at the same time. Again, I'll be reading straight from my American Constitutional Law book. But let's jump into this because Amendment 5's got a little bit of length to it. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without the process of law. Nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. This talks about a lot of things. Let's break this down. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless in a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. That's the first part. So, given they're not in service, it's not time of war, it's right to trial by jury. If you're accused of something major. So, robbery of huge amounts, murder, so on. They have the right to trial by jury. The next part of this, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. In other words, here they're talking about what's known as double jeopardy. And all it means is that the prosecution of a person twice for the same offense cannot happen. They don't want someone to be put on trial for the same exact crime, especially when it threatens their life or so on. So let's read it again here. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. So if you're accused of murdering one person, if you come out innocent or there's a hung trial, I don't know about in the cases of hung jury, but essentially, you can't be tried again for the murder of that person. So, yeah. Next part we want to look at, it says, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself or be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. And this is often what you hear when people often mention the Fifth Amendment. They plead the Fifth. They don't want to say anything that would get them put them in jeopardy because of something they say. So they have, the right. I plead the Fifth. That's often where that comes from. Last part of the amendment. Nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. So, I forget what it's called here. What is eminent domain? Yeah, eminent domain refers to the power of the government to take private property and convert it to public use. But the Fifth Amendment says that the government can only do this if they provide just compensation to the property owners. So, yeah. But that's what the Fifth Amendment goes over. It covers a number of things. Yeah. But that will be it for this episode. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I will be listing the sources to this video in the description below the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.